And so,
it's all this close for cleaning. Let me go ask.
okay, good, yeah. So here Chris is going to ask, and we'll come back to the hotel. We're going to go out to the French Quarter and get breakfast, and we're going to we'll come back and check out the amenities, because supposedly we have a pool deck we haven't even checked out. There's like a roof deck where we can see views of Bourbon Street, and I'll show you where we're at here. This is the Crown Plaza Hotel. We're at the corner of Canal Street and Bourbon Street, New Orleans, Louisiana. We have Friday, February the 20th, 2026. We got 7:59 the a.m., 7 a.m. Here's your 7 a.m. wake and call for Friday. And hey,
I think she said that they keep the ballroom locked unless something's going on.
so how do we get to the pool deck? Is that we go up to? We'll ask them when we come back.
That.
Okay, so you were just talking about the ballroom and stuff. Because I tried to ask them when we checked in, and she was just like, whatever. Here we go. So here we go, Canal Street. Yeah, here we go. We made it, Canal Street. Oh, it's a beautiful morning. Yeah, the sun already has risen. We got 6:59 in the a.m. Here's your 7 a.m. wake-up call. Welcome to the Big Easy, New Orleans, Louisiana. Chris and I will take trolleys later today. Oops, sorry. Here, let me turn on the comments here. So, Chris and I are planning to take the trolleys later today. I'm gonna drag Chris up to City Park. There's a bunch of stuff in City Park. There's a bunch of stuff to see along the way. Right now, we're just gonna tootle around the French Quarter, get some breakfast. There's this beignet place I was thinking about on Royale. We'll see if it's open. But we were here last night. It was crowded, and we were so tired.
I don't recognize any of it.
Yeah.
And I was here.
Yeah, we were like zombies last night because we didn't sleep well on the Amtrak, and we finally got a good night's rest, and now we're gonna have a nice weekend here in New Orleans.
Yeah, Ernie was asking, he's like, how was the train? The train was great. Hard to sleep.
Yeah.
Couldn't sleep on that train.
Yeah, you just keep waking up,
Right.
and you get sleep, but it's not quality sleep. There, Willie's Chicken Shack. They're cleaning out the restaurant here. But this is Canal Street, New Orleans, Louisiana. Chris and I took the Amtrak down here and tootled around a little bit last night. We got a good meal last night. Just was unfortunate it took so long for them to do Christmas jambalaya. And
Yeah, got it for free.
yeah,
So long they gave it to us.
at least they got it for free, which was good, and we got a drink to go. They did take care of us. We tipped them well, even though Chris. It just they kind of wedged us in there, and we weren't a pay no mind list. But it was a good restaurant. We was just adequate. We weren't expecting 5-star.
Is it me? Are they doing this just for me?
Chris is like, it's all happening to me.
I don't know how I got so lucky.
There, America's first movie theater. So we're going to see so much history today. Hey, Sabrina Suburban Garden, DA, thanks for tuning in there. Boston, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, happy Mardi Gras. Let the good times roll. Prince, good morning. Hey, so America's first movie theater. Vitascope Hall, 623 Canal Street, 1896. So the first theater was in New Orleans, not New York, not Chicago. 1896, Pop Rock and Walter Wainwright, two patrons. Only 2 people watched it. First indoor seated movie theater, charged admissions. Right here, the first movie theater.
One of them wrote a bad review, right?
Yeah.
2 people watched it. One got a bad review.
Yeah, Vitascope Hall, 400 seater paces, 400 seating capacity, 10 to 12 short films, 10 cents on white fabric traced across the frame. There we go. So here, New Orleans, so much history in this city. Look at these beautiful buildings. Look at that. Look at those round. It's just the detail.
Beignet.
Yeah, Cafe Beignet. Hey, we can go there. Look at these beautiful facades. A lot of them, some of them have like hot sauce restaurants. Canal
you
Street.
know it's the South bit. It's just like Chicago. They're all different, but these are all painted different colors.
Yeah. Very classic.
Lots of pastels.
French Quarter balconies.
Hey, they got Popeyes here.
Yeah, imagine
Just
that.
like being at home.
Yeah, awesome architecture. DA, thanks for checking it out. Yeah, good morning. So here, Louis Andre Market. No, Martinet. Louis Andre Martinet. Barton Martinville, 1849. The son of Pierre Martinet. Belgian carpenter. Wow, and an enslaved woman of color, so he was mixed race. Creole. Moving to New Orleans in 1871, Martinet studied at Straight University where he taught French. What did he end up doing? He served on the Orleans Parish School Board, fought against segregation in public schools. He was mixed race. And practiced in medicine. Served on the Board of Trustees, Southern University. Louis Andre Martinet.
I graduated from New Orleans University in 1892.
He was a black lawyer. 1888, racial injustice. See, the Crusader. So look at that.
No, that's in Chicago.
Chicago.
Right?
That's the connection.
Yeah.
Look at the connection between the civil rights leaders from New Orleans, the Delta Blues, the South, and North. It wasn't just music. It wasn't just Louis Armstrong coming north. It was the Defender, the Chicago, the Black migration, all this stuff. I mean, it's just the connection of these cities via the railroad and the river connection. The river boats. That was part of it too, you know. And the old, as this country developed, and there's the trolley. There's the trolley going up Canal Street. We're gonna ride those trolleys eventually, but you can get a 3-day pass. $8, you get a 3-day pass to ride the trolleys. Yeah, that's the best deal I saw. So there's Camp Street. So look, American Quarter is Camp Street. In the French Quarter, it's Royale Street. Same thing. Carondelet in the American, Bourbon Street in the French Quarter, the same street. This is...
You went this way?
Yeah, no, this is Chartiers. I went too far. We'll go this way. We actually passed Royale because I was talking too much. But hey, Camp Street becomes Chartiers. I don't know what Royale becomes. It becomes a different street. I can't keep it all in my head. You can look on the map here. Let's cross the street here. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Everywhere. I know. Here's the... here's some of the... This probably goes back. This goes... excuse me. Chris. This goes back. This goes back. That's okay. This goes back before the Civil War. Look, see how they got the beams? The beams tie in. Chris has got the allergic.
Yeah, I got some sneezes going in.
You see how they tie into the beams?
Those will hold the wall together.
And that's why they usually do the stars. And that's the old timber beams. Or some of them are been replaced. But these are the original. Well, not the original, but at least some of this housing might be almost 200 years old. You know, New Orleans, Louisiana. Here we're on Chartiers. Am I saying that right? Chartes. I don't know how to pronounce it right.
Isn't it Chartreux?
Chartreux. Yeah, I never hear anybody say it. See, you know, that's the problem with the modern age. You don't hear people say it. You know, you read it on the map. You know, I guess I type in the pronunciation and you got to listen to the phonics. You know.
Yeah, then you got to believe them.
Yeah, it's like Hermes. But here we're at Mina's restaurant. Grandma's corner.
Is this where the water comes from? Are these little sprayers? Terminix.
Is that what that is? They did it for pet. I think it's for pest control.
Because I'm looking and there's like soap water everywhere.
Really?
See?
Yeah. So here, let's go up this street. Let's go past this. See that's the church. That's the St. Louis Church or cathedral. Yeah, I want to show this Hotel Montleone. That's where they had that light. We stopped and took a picture of that last night. There, the Ghost Bar, Hobo Shop. It's like they hosed down the streets, but did it rain last night?
No, that's what I was saying.
I think they hosed it down. Yeah, everything's slippery. Yeah. Okay, it's like Chartres. Okay, S-H-A-R-T-R-A, Chartres. Okay, Chartres. Okay, Chartres Street. Thank you so much. See, somebody help me out there. Thank you. Thanks, Emily. I appreciate it. Chartres. So here we're heading up to Royale. At least I can say Royale. Hey, New Orleans, 708. Thanks for being up early, up late. Here comes the street cleaner. So you know how I'm fascinated with Chicago street cleaners. Here's the New Orleans street cleaner. So we're gonna see the New Orleans street cleaner come past the Bud Light truck. Hey, how you doing? They're cleaning the streets here in New Orleans. Yeah. They got a heavy duty one. I bet they were busy after Mardi Gras. Fat Tuesday cleaning up the street.
Clean up all that.
It smells like it too, yeah. You gotta watch where you step. Hey, they're hosing down the street. So we're seeing French Quarter early in the morning here. There, we're across the street. So hey, we made it back to Royale. This is the street I wanted to go down. There we go. So here's Hotel Monteleone. Look, they got a tree up there. But it's known, this beautiful facade, this Beaux-Arts, French Renaissance revival, over the top. You see how, you see how.
Mountain Lion.
Huh? What's that?
Mountain Lion.
Oh, okay.
Monteleone.
Oh, Monteleone. Okay, Monteleone. Monteleone. Cafe Royale.
Yeah, this is the one that was all lit up last night.
Yeah, and they light it up with the pastel purples and greens and oranges of New Orleans colors.
They light it up with all the colors from the psychedelic Barbie house.
Oh, it's great. That's what it looks like. We'll show it. We'll go by here at night. I just wasn't filming after our dinner, and I probably should have, but I was just like, we were like in zombie mode. And there, Hotel Monteleone. Hey, look at all the art. Yeah, there's all these art galleries on Royale here at French Quarter. Look at that mailbox. Date me. No notification. Yeah. Well, hey, Grandma's Corner, I'm trying to hit my normal time slots, and I know I sent a notification last night. If I don't send a notification, we're trying to hit our normal time slots like as usual. I know it's aggravating, and appreciate it. Thanks for dealing with the strange schedule here while we're on vacation. But here, Royale Street, French Quarter. Hey,
very lucky guy.
Yeah,
Here.
look at those binoculars there. Sugar and Spice. Carousel Bar. Hey, we can go to the Carousel Bar. Where's that at? Did you see that? I didn't see the Carousel Bar. We probably walked right by it. That's fine.
Walk. I'll just
Lose the battery.
let everybody know I'm here with you, everybody.
Yeah. So very lucky guy. Don't tell me what to do. You know how that pisses me off? Don't tell me where to go, what to do. This is not your vacation. I'm not your personal reality. You know, I know that's not your intention. You know, so I'll turn the comments off, or I'm going to enjoy my vacation. So, hey, thanks for tuning in. Here's Southern Paul's. We're going to get some beignets. You're going to see what we're going to see. Very lucky guy. I'm going to do the opposite of what you want to do. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. I appreciate you trying to give me suggestions. See, we got to watch where we're walking. That's very dangerous. We could sue the city. I know. How you doing? I appreciate it. They'll laugh at us. They'll be like, that's what you get. So here, Kelly's Antiques.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that stuff.
So here it is. Cafe Beignet. Does that look, you want to check it out? Let's see what this is. Yeah, let's see. So here. Yeah, Cafe Beignets, Hotel Le Mans. There, let's see what they got here. Breakfast. Southern breakfast. Hash browns. They got Cajun hash browns. Breakfast sandwiches. Belgian waffle.
They got gumbo.
Rich toast. For breakfast?
Probably not.
Ham and cheese omelet. Jambalaya. Oh, jambalaya omelet. I might get the Cajun hash browns. Let's see. Breakfast sandwich. Southern
Sounds
breakfast.
actually pretty good.
French toast.
Crawfish and grits.
Western omelet. Ham and cheese omelet. Yeah, let's try this out.
Yeah, let's go in.
Very good. So here we're going to try this Cafe Beignet. And we're going to try to order, and I'm going to try to get this table, and so we'll try to sit right here on the street.
You want to sit here
Yeah.
by the counter?
Well, we'll figure. Well, I would want to sit out here. If we could sit out here, would that be okay? Yeah. So here, Cafe Beignet here. French Quarter here. Hey, how you doing? Wow, look at this. Wow, look at this stuff. How you doing? So is it just breakfast, or can I get like gumbo now, or do I have to wait till like a third? The whole menu, yes, good.
It's prepared for you.
Yeah, I'll get the gumbo, and if I can get some beignets.
Okay.
How many do they come in? Let's see.
3.
3. I'll take 3 beignets, please. And then I'll take a cup of coffee, just regular dark coffee with sugar.
You want small or large?
Large.
Large.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get the Cajun hash browns
Yeah.
and coffee.
You want large? Is that all?
Yep.
From here to go? Yes.
We're gonna eat here.
Here we got. Look at all the seasoning salt. You got your T-shirt, cafe beignet. Here, I got extra. Okay, good. So here, I'll get out of the way here, so I'm not impacting people here. And being the tourists, we're going to find some place to sit out here. Look, here we go. So here, this is why I was scoping out. I've eaten here before, and you can sit outside here. We can kind of see the people going by, and we won't be able. I'll be able to talk louder and not impact the people trying to have their breakfast without a live streamer like me talking loud and ruining their breakfast. And so don't rely on social media or me for a notification. You know, if you miss anything, it'll be in the reruns. It's very stressful for me to try to accommodate everybody. I know people are going to say, go here, go there, do this, do that. They're going to miss notifications. You're going to miss periods where we live stream. It's the nature of this. It's just, you're going to see what you're going to see. You're going to miss stuff. I appreciate it. We're going to live stream as much of it. If you miss it, we'll put it in the reruns. As much of the YouTube stuff, that's why I film so much on YouTube. You can watch the reruns at your own convenience. If you miss something like Memphis, the people crawling up the mound there that look like spiders. Yeah, let's sit out here. That's so we can talk. And we won't impact the people in there because I'm afraid.
You want to get over like away from the traffic?
Yeah, this is perfect.
There's your
So
coffee.
we could set up the camera here. Actually, I can set up the camera here. You know what? If we sit here,
You can sit next to it.
I can put the camera here, and then we can have this in the background. We can have us sitting
All
here.
right, cool.
Yeah, this is perfect. So here, yeah, there we go. Let's set up the shot here. Let's set up the scene so we can have a
Gotta be a
breakfast
good
here.
choreographer.
Let's see, how do we want it? We want it like... Maybe we want it this way. You got 35 degrees? We got like 70. Yeah, Ernie says it's really windy in Chicago. Like, it's probably too windy to... like. Hey, we'll go this way. We'll do it this way. This is perfect. So here. Yeah, let's set up this camera. Chris and I can... have our groovy breakfast here. It's 59, that's us. Hey, welcome to New Orleans here. We'll have a nice beignet breakfast here. Trying to get the camera set up there. There we go. While Chris is Chris, we're waiting for our food here, and Chris is probably getting her. Here's my coffee. And we'll put the coffee right here. Here, let's show you this place. So hey, they got Chris got some cream. So they got cream and sugar and stuff.
Yeah, I just
Do they have packets or they okay, good. So here, let's figure out how we get there. Here, we get some sugar and napkins here. Salt. Pepper. There's the sugar. There we go. Look at this beautiful cafe beignet here. Look how nice this is. I just gotta do the whole thing here for posterity here. So Royale Street, French Quarter of New Orleans. We got a beautiful morning here. We got Friday, February the 20th, 2026 here. Let me show you the here it is, Cafe Beignet. Chris and I got our groovy breakfast here. I got some beignets, coffee. I'm getting gumbo for breakfast. How you doing? Here, we'll head right after you. How you doing? Appreciate it. So here, we're sitting out here. So here, we'll set up the shot. And we'll have our breakfast here. So eat breakfast with Chris and Brian, really Chicago in New Orleans here. Yeah, thanks Shauna, thanks for being on there. Lambie T, E. Michael, thanks everybody. Yeah, good, okay. Hey, getting done for breakfast. What you get? You got a what's your omelet?
I got what did I get? No, I got the Cajun out.
Yeah. Hey, there's Magnolia. Thanks, Bob.
So we on over there?
Yeah.
Hey everybody. Yeah, I just sit down at like this thing needs another brick or something.
It's all leaning. It's all
Yeah.
Yeah, we're rocking. Maybe I'll sit over here and I'm facing the camera. The only thing is I can't see the comments.
Oh, here I'll turn them on.
Here, I got a bag of battery. You
No,
got
I'm still at 50%. It doesn't go that fast.
yeah, you change the list.
Looks like we're frozen.
Really?
Oh, no.
It's just there's hardly anybody in chat. And isn't it interesting? When I'm not in Chicago, it doesn't push it at all because it's used to me being in Chicago, the algorithm.
Yeah.
And I notice when I travel, this happens a lot. Hey, welcome to.
Hey, Shauna.
It's just gonna be like a webcam.
I think it's a whole bet.
We like Steve Lyman, we just throw ourselves even and we get like 10,000 people watching.
I didn't find that too gross.
So Ernie said it's
Hey, Lambie.
what that sugar gets yielded in the day.
That's the equal. I never used this stuff.
Turned into like a sponge.
Am I getting the massage today? No, I'm feeling pretty good. I slept about 12 hours, so I don't feel all stiff anymore.
Well, you're worried it's like a foot massage, it's not a foot
Yeah,
massage.
the massage place we went to, I think it's all acupuncture. I think they're gonna put it full of holes and stuff.
Are we in the picture frame?
Hey, it's good. Yeah, but there's like a 10-second delay.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's the nature of life.
Yeah.
You're always getting everything.
yeah, I'm always like deleting bad things people say. And then 10 seconds later, you go to see
Yeah, I
it.
know, yeah. And then
Freak
I
out
flip
about
out.
it.
I know it doesn't even help. And I know I shouldn't freak out. I didn't mean to freak out a very buggy guy. It's just very. If people are gonna make suggestions, and I know they're just making suggestions, but it stresses me out because I feel an obligation to like respond to people.
Right.
Like, where and then everywhere you go, people are like, go here. You don't enjoy your vacation. You enjoy their vacation. Yeah. And then they don't even enjoy it because they're not here. They're trying to experience it. You can never be able to deliver. What happened?
Yeah.
All that somebody walked in front of you.
It's it's a long delay. Peter Martinez.
I don't even think they can hear what we're saying.
Can you guys hear what we say?
Yeah,
it's gonna take 10 seconds for them to respond to that.
It's all cut in and out here.
Let me see if I can hear it.
Hey, Peter, how you doing there? Grandma's Corner there, D. Michael. Yeah, just trying to figure it out. Yeah, Arkansas, that's great. Yeah, we can hear you. Good. Hey, you can hear us. Good. Okay, good. Hey, Trinidad, how you doing there? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, Ernie said it was really windy in Chicago, so it's gonna be a nasty day. We got a beautiful day here in New Orleans. Here, yeah, look at that. They can hear us good. Hey, New Orleans. Hey, bigger.
Oh, okay. I saw it. Thanks.
You fork, what do you need?
Yeah, fork in there.
There, show that food to him.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. This is my Cajun, what'd they call it? Cajun hash browns was the name of the dish, but it's actually just like Cajun potatoes, a little piece of bread, some scrambled eggs. They don't really, hey, stay with me here. There's our beignets, which is, God, that's a lot of sugar. And I don't know what he got. I think he got the Cajun. I don't know. We'll have to wait till he comes back. I don't know what it was. But you can see here where we got this giant tree right here in the little courtyard.
There's like a machine.
Yeah, you pull out one, it gives you, it puts you another one.
Figure it out, yeah.
Don't take too many forks.
Yeah.
What did you get? What is your what is this?
Gumbo. I got gumbo for breakfast.
Gumbo for breakfast.
They got beignets. Look at the beignets here.
Yeah, how come they gave us 3? Are we supposed to fight over the
No,
last one?
that's you can have one.
Oh,
But I got 3. I got 3.
Oh,
That's
you
how
ordered
they.
3?
I said how many they come in? They come in 3s. Hey, very nice here. There, we'll set it back up here, and we'll have our breakfast feast here. Yeah, coffee with whiskey. Yeah, somebody said you picked a bad time to stop drinking. I'm like, I haven't drank 15 years. I guess I'm gonna go to New Orleans and end my streak.
Look, they got their own hot sauce. Cafe Beignet Cajun hot sauce.
Actually, I should start with the beignet. Here we go. Oh, hot. I'm gonna get powdered sugar. Get the powdered sugar. See, it's all over my shirt. Not good for a mustache. Put the hot sauce on the eggs.
I noticed they only sell you scrambled eggs.
Yeah, I got powdered sugar all over my shirt. It's good, but that's why you don't eat on the live stream. He's like flaming dead. And she came up and he handled her and she gave a hug. We don't know she was. We got a picture of her hugging him. We have no idea who she was. She was like thumbs up, and we're like, it was right here. You know, her neck. That's awesome. The situation between you and him. That's why when you go to Vegas or meet people with that's going to be more stress.
Yeah, when I was in,
Rather than just
I was at Carbondale,
outside of work.
we went down there for the
Whatever. And
the solar eclipse, and we were staying in this organic farm. And I can't struck me fires, but he goes, I got everything, I got all my yard plotted out. Stay within your spot, look within your tent, whatever you gotta do. He goes, I got grills up here, you cook all the food you want, don't start the fire. We're like, okay. And the people next to us, we were all talking, and the lady said that, well, she wanted to go meet her friend Pat Kelly, and I said,
Devin just texted me.
Yeah.
Devin just texted me from the courthouse saying,
From London, she goes, I know he's from north. Is he about my age? She said, yeah. I'm like, I went to high school with Pat. So we got to be friends and everything. And then we exchanged Facebook friend stuff. And then she sent me pictures of her with Pat Kelly.
Wow.
It's different Pat Kelly.
like Pat Sajak.
Yeah.
Pat Sajak grew up in Chicago.
Yep. It was so funny. The whole time we were like friends. And my brother even said, he goes, what bothered you about this?
Roll with it. We're good.
And I even told my friend Pat, I said, yeah, I ran into some guy who told me to do you. And he's like, I showed him pictures, he's like, I don't know that.
What about you about the time?
Oh, it's exactly.
You don't need to call them names. I'm just talking to you like, I'm just trying to understand. What bothered you about the time? I'm not sure. But just tell me again.
There you go. Hey, next time you gotta wear powdered sugar colored shirt. Cool.
So hey, let's see if this will stream better this way. I know it was cutting in and out. Maybe it's been sitting there that wall. It doesn't Wi-Fi.
A couple more napkins.
Oh, thank you. That's great. Perfect. I'm gonna need it when I'm gonna eat that second beignet. Oh. Yeah, the delay's really long now.
Yeah. Must be all the humidity.
No, it's just T-Mobile sucks is what it is.
Yeah, let me hold it over this way. I'll keep an eye on everybody. Hey, Golden, Lambie, Selena Hoover's here.
I know people
Grim's checking in.
people didn't get a notification, and it's because I was supposed to send it out or something, or just YouTube didn't do it, or I didn't.
Yeah, I asked Ernie. I said I know how to get people to know when we're on a TikTok, but we're on YouTube. I don't know how to send that out. He said he'd keep an eye on it for us.
Okay, good. Ernie's working all the time.
I think he said he's got today off, but he's taking his time. He's going to go down to the lake and see if the waves are hopping.
That was the omelet. Was it good?
Yeah.
Hot sauce, good.
You're not just asking me questions.
But
Yeah.
look how much it's delayed.
You guys talk about work, you guys talk about whatever. Now, day to day, every time.
I can see myself feeding my face.
So Selena says, just have fun. Don't worry about notifications. Like, okay, thanks, Selena.
Yeah, thank
Well,
you. Thank you. Yeah.
That's a good point. Powdered sugar beard. Yum. Golden. Yeah, Golden. I ate about 3/4 of mine, but I tried to stay away from the middle because the middle is just dough.
Yeah, it's gooey.
There's a reason you need all that powdered sugar.
You're not her dad. Why can't she do her job? Why do you have that's unnecessary?
Let's see if this will stream better this way. I know it was cutting in and out. Oh, thank you. That's very perfect.
You're doing very good. Thanks, Golden. Yeah, I'm trying to, I've been losing weight so long that I haven't really gone out and done any like debaucherous eating, and I've been pretty good about things this trip. I haven't really done anything like stupid, like ordered something too big. But
I haven't done anything stupid yet.
yeah, I think the smartest thing I did was not finish that vignette.
Worst thing I did, I pissed off the Amtrak attendant because we tried to make our own bed.
Yeah, we made our own
He's
bed.
like, if you're doing that again, I'm kicking you off the train. Okay.
You want me to?
Yeah.
I can't.
Must be all the humidity.
Bistro table is small, typically round or square. Cafe style tables are designed for intimate casual dining, seating for 2 or 4. Yeah.
Pie or square, pie or round.
Oh yeah, dinner was great. It took a few minutes for them to figure out where my dinner went. They had to make it over again. but lots of extra shrimp, and the sausage that was inside of that jambalaya was incredible, good and spicy.
Yes, you did. When we talked to Kino, why should we be the second person? And why didn't we just sit around the left?
I asked Ernie, I said, I don't want to get people to know when we're on it.
So I said, get that gal in the chat. Invite her over. Hey, where you from?
She was over there. She saw you.
Will the real Brian really please stand up? I am standing up. Golden says that those chairs make us look like giants.
Yeah. We are.
Yeah,
They might be giants.
on the shoulders of giants before us. At least this is good coffee. The last couple coffees I've had have been just terrible.
This is the problem. You're micromanaging how I use it.
Well, you ready to get back to walking around?
Yeah.
So we'll walk around. I guess we'll go back to the hotel. We'll try to figure out how to get up to where the pool level is.
Yeah, we'll at least get a good view.
And then
There were people yesterday when I was waiting for you.
Yeah.
There were people
Swimming?
in swim trunks and
so,
stuff.
Yeah, good.
So,
Because I think you can see Bourbon Street from up there too.
Yeah.
And we could save that for like, in the evening when we need to rest. We could just set it up there.
Yeah.
And just talk. And
go up there and soak my feet.
good. And then so after we view the amenities, then we'll go back to Room All Into Live and we'll get freshened up, and then we'll start a new one and go walking up there.
Okay.
All right, here's your phone.
That's me.
All right, let's throw this stuff away here.
I'll go put this hot sauce.
Hey, beignets. Yeah, Cafe Beignet. Very nice. Thanks for dealing with the spotty connection there. I hope it'll get better when we start walking around here. Let's throw this away. Right. Yeah, look at this. Here's what we got here. Very nice. So here, let's get out of here. We'll start walking around. Hey, look at this bench. Nice courtyard here. 8th District, New Orleans, the Crescent City. There's the star and crescent moon. Symbols of city of New Orleans. Royale Street. Yeah. Debaucherous eating. You got it. How you doing? Debaucherous eating here. Yeah, they got the velvet rope. You got the velvet rope here. Right, show it.
Yeah, VIP side.
So Cafe Beignet, that's where we're going to highly recommend it here. It's right here on Royale Street. And I know it's a tourist spot, but we're in a tourist area here.
And we're tourists.
Yeah, we're tourists. We're from Chicago. So here's so let's walk down Royale Street to Elysian Fields, and then we'll come back Chartreuse, and then we'll head back to our hotel where then we'll check out the amenities.
I'm probably saying it wrong, but I'm saying it wrong with confidence.
Yeah. We're gonna see some cemeteries, above ground cemeteries. We're gonna ride a trolley later today. We're gonna go to City Park. They got a sculpture garden. They got a greenhouse. They got a nice landscape garden we can explore. But it costs like $20, so I'll pay for that. And here, Moss Antiques.
Wow, they got this courthouse all blocked off.
Yeah, look at this big. We saw this last night at night.
They're not tearing
The
it
Ford
down.
Courthouse. Yeah, one going maybe. Thanks for posting that there. Yeah, good eats is good eats. So are we cutting in and out? Are we still? Is the stream better? Or is it still messed up? Let me make sure the Wi-Fi. Hold on a second here. Let me make sure the Wi-Fi is turned off. I thought I turned it off. Yeah, I did turn it off. Okay, good. So hopefully the connection's getting better. I know it was messed up when we were eating your food, but. Alligator. Yeah. Good eats. Cuban sandwich. Hey, look how the sun, I like how the sun, this is what I want to see. This is what you get up early in the morning. It's not crowded. And you can see how the sun hits the balcony early in the morning here. Scenes of the city. They're hosing down the street. People making deliveries. Royal. Is that where we ate last night? That's where we ate last night. There's Chris's favorite spot here.
Is that where we ate?
The Royal House, yeah. I think so. Yeah, we sat right there.
Hey, these guys think you're
Yeah.
college.
St. Louis and Royale. Yeah, we sit right here. I wanted to sit up there, but yeah. Here, look at these art. So like Calais de Saint Louis. These are all over the French Quarter. How the names have changed from the French to the Spanish to the English. Yeah, that's a French-looking paintings there. Look at that.
Yeah, they look like Monet.
Yeah. Here, Maison Royale. How you doing? There, this Calais Royale. So what does this say here? Oh yeah, I see it. So I'm coming back. I'm just filming the sign here. There's a historic sign here. So I'm gonna get hijacked by all these historic signs. Judge Fred J. Cassaberry Square. That's what they call this. There, you can look that up. Here, we'll head across the street. Rib Room, Royale Street in St. Louis.
The Rib Room.
Yeah, St. Louis and New Orleans. Hey, that's a nice bike there. I like his hat. Yeah, let the good times roll. Saloons and Cowboys. Beautiful stream, KQDQ. Great. It was cutting out when we were eating those beignets, but it was probably because we were close to that big building. Here's La Petite Fleur. I really wish Brandon could see this because Brandon has been in New Orleans more than I have, and he grew up in Louisiana, and he showed me his house where he grew up. It was like in some small town in Louisiana, and he lives in Chicago now. We always talked about doing this, but I hope you're doing well if you see this, Brandon. But we're here. Chris and I made it. See, Chris and I made it.
Brandon, we're here.
And there's the. Hey, look at the little baby here. What is this? Look at that. What is this? This is art. Look at that headdress. You
Yeah.
wear that in Mardi Gras. You wear that in the
Could I?
parade. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if we can get away with. Some people get away with it here.
We can get away with anything.
Yeah.
Murder.
I know. I remember standing on.
His mail is exposed.
Oh, Chris is tampering with federal. That's a felony offense.
Yeah.
There, the door's wide open. I remember standing on balconies like this with the shutters closed. You got the horses, the old hitching posts. These are real hitching posts from back when they used to hitch up their horses. And there are carriages that go through here. There, the Big Book of King Cake. The Rising Sun. House of the Rising Sun.
Tony Ocher's Original Creole.
There, the Trashy Diva. Royale Street, New Orleans. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. We got to go past this construction. They're working on one of these streets here. We'll head past it. Oh. So what's your first impressions of the French Quarter? Is this what you thought it was in your mind, or?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I know that it's
Oh, it's old narrow streets?
a little dirtier.
Dirty, yeah. It used to be a lot more dirtier. They actually cleaned it up. I think they Disneyfied it. It used to be, if you saw what it looked like in the you know,
Well, I'm pretty sure these are sprinkler heads.
yeah.
So they clean it off.
That's what it does. It's all automated. Yeah. Look at these balconies. Look at the balconies. You got the doors here, Royale Street. See, the urban design as a city planner, you know, this developed over centuries, and it was based on the Spanish city planning in the New World. They would do a central square with the church, just like in Mexico City, just like in most of the Spanish colonial towns. And the French went with it too. And that's why this is the French Quarter. This is the oldest part of New Orleans. And then the American Quarter and the Garden District grew up later. And the city expanded on that curve, the big curve of the river. Expanded north. It had a harder time expanding north towards City Park because it was swampy. It was low-lying land that was flooded. They had to drain it. The lengths they went through, just like Chicago, to make this city work. Look at the fine art. There's really expensive art galleries here in the French Quarter. You know, like Cokie Roberts. You know, remember she used to be a news
Oh, yeah,
anchor.
Cokie Roberts,
She
yeah.
she grew up in New Orleans, and she was part of the social elite that still lived in New Orleans and in the French Quarter.
Her
Yeah,
dad was, I think, a
politician or something.
an
Business
ambassador.
ambassador. Yeah, see, they were politically connected before.
Yeah, she was big time.
Yeah, and that's what happens a lot. Well, like Anderson Cooper, his mom.
Boy of Anderson.
Yeah, I know. Come on. there, you go right to the Trilateral Commission. There, you know. But here, this is Royale Street, New Orleans. See, they're working on this. We have to find a way to get around this. So let's go down. We'll check out the church like we did. We saw it at daytime. Nighttime. Chris gave the piano player a good tip there. That was amazing
Yeah,
music.
that guy was great.
Yeah.
I'll post that later.
Yeah, we'll post that. I'm waiting for it to process. But here, look at those balconies. Yeah. So here we got to head down the gauntlet here. So bear with us. They're doing construction. So they were doing the construction like this on Bourbon Street. And I guess I was here after the pandemic. I got to refresh my memory because the last time I was here, they were working on Bourbon Street, and Bourbon Street was all closed off like this. But Bourbon Street's back open. We were on it last night. Here's the gumbo shop. This is the place we were checking out for future reference here. The gumbo shop. We might check this out later for dinner. There's some artwork. Oh, I can't show that. I didn't realize it until I showed it. Oh, you got your termite. You got a pet termite named. Somebody has a pet termite named Clint Eats Wood. Oh, I spilled coffee on me. I can't drink coffee and talk at the same time. But hey, New Orleans, we're heading around the green construction here. I wouldn't have went this way, but we get trapped either way. So here, we'll head around it, and we'll get some nice views of the river here. We'll see if anybody's at Cafe Du Monde in the morning. How you doing? So here, we'll head through here. Yeah, where's the Earth Cam? Is it right here? Is it right by the St. Louis Cathedral? Here, cocktails to go. Look at the morning. Get the morning sun here. And I was telling Chris yesterday when New Orleans was the capital of French Louisiana and Spanish Louisiana, they administered the whole territory from these buildings here back in the 1700s. And this is the Cathedral St. Louis. And this is the Central Square, again, based off the Spanish planning style. The Spanish colonial planning style, they would do a church around a central square. The whole French Quarter is centered on this, and it's centered on the Mississippi River, the bend in the Mississippi River, the high, low bluff. That doesn't make sense. The low bluff that the French Quarter was built upon, and the rest of the New Orleans is low, swampy ground below sea level. Here's... this is called Jackson Square, named after Andy Jackson there. They don't have the park open yet. But here we can peer in here. Hey, there's a one wheel. How you doing there? One wheel in front of the St. Louis Church here in New Orleans. There, look at this fountain. There's a statue. Let's go here. There's a statue to Andrew Jackson. So hear me set my coffee down. There's the statue to Andrew Jackson, I guess, on his horse, fighting.
Look at it from the other side.
He's fighting Indians. Yeah, we'll look at it on the other side with the church in the background. So here we'll walk around. We'll get your views of the Mississippi there. There's where Chris saw the guy playing the piano last night. We'll post that. Yeah, vampires. You know we're not a vampire. Yeah, we were. That's why we were out last night there. We saw some vampires last night. Hey, got all these benches here. Later today, there'll be a bunch of artists and street performers and more activity. We're seeing it at 7:54 in the AM. All in for New Orleans, Louisiana State Museum. So this is now the Louisiana State Museum. And Look at those metal ornamental plates in front of those windows at the top there, Chris. You see up there? Look how they added, even that octagon, they added all that metal grate. And that probably for projectiles, for like the wind, you know. It helps protect the windows. Yeah, well, there it is. Yeah, let's go. There, look at this cannon, Chris. I wonder if this was used in the War of 1812. They had the battle. You know, the Battle of New Orleans happened, and it didn't even need to happen.
Yeah,
So, yeah. In the War of 1812, news traveled so slowly that Andrew Jackson defeated the Creeks with the help of the Cherokees and their other allies. And the Creeks were divided themselves. The Red Sticks were a more traditional faction. There were more assimilated mixed blood Creeks like the Cherokees that were more on the American side. But it was a very complex war. And of course, the Americans were fighting the British colonial interests in North America, trying to establish a foothold after the Revolutionary War. The White House was burned, but then that happened in 1814, I think. 1815, the war was over after the Treaty of Ghent, but the news traveled so slowly that Andrew Jackson's army didn't receive it. There was a battle forming for the control of the Mississippi at New Orleans. They had the battle. The Americans won. Andrew Jackson defeated the British in the Battle of New Orleans, and pirates were involved with that too. And like, what's his name? I can't think of his name. And people died in that battle, and it happened after the war was over, and it didn't need to happen.
Yeah,
Yeah. Same thing happened in same war, the Napoleonic Wars in England and France. When Wellington beat Napoleon at the Battle of Waterloo, but the Rothschilds had passenger pigeons flown from France to England to deliver the news that England had won the battle, so he could play stock trades in advance of everybody else, because everybody assumed that Napoleon was going to win. And the Rothschilds was able to capitalize on that early insider information and make a fortune off the war. Isn't that amazing?
Imagine having to rely on
Passenger pigeon was the state-of-the-art technology at the time. That was the fastest, like the Algos and the high
trying to
frequency.
shoot them out of the sky.
Now it's high frequency trading. Back then it was passenger pigeons. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah,
So here's
it's a couple generations.
so here across the street here we got the walk, Decatur Street, and here's we get out of the sun here. Cafe Du Monde, the original coffee stand. So we might hit this up later. We got our beignets on Royale Street, but this is Camino Real, El Camino. There, it's just as packed now as it was last night.
Yeah,
Look at everybody, look at it. Yeah. Here, let's head up and we'll check out the river here, and we'll get this nice view over Jackson Park. Let's see what this says. New Orleans. You can have it that way. I'm gonna film this and go up the steps here. So first sighted as an Indian portage to Lake Pontchartrain, the Gulf, in 1699 by Bienville and Iberville. Founded by Bienville in 1718, named by him in honor of the Duke of Orleans, region of France, called the Crescent City because of its location in the bend of the river. We'll show you the crescent. Here's Oscar James Dunn, first black lieutenant governor here. So think of all the mixings of the cultures, and French with Spanish, Creole, black with white, indigenous Native American with black and white, all mixed here, all the cultures and languages, the melting pot of America. This is it. And here we'll head up the stairs here, and we'll check out the view here at the Crescent Bend of the Mississippi River. Here's Jackson Square here, St. Louis Cathedral. Here we'll head up the stairs. They got it. See, they see how these stairs also function as an amphitheater, and it's centered on this statue. And there it is. Hey, Mikanori, how you doing there? One Gold Nubian, thanks, Selena. Hey, everybody. JDQ2, KQD2. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I think our hotel is breakfast, but we decided to go out and get some. Yeah. Oh, good. I'll come up here. Thank you. We went to Cafe Beignet. So Bourbon Street is north of all this. So we were on Royale Street. Our hotel where we started at the beginning of this live is the corner of Canal and Bourbon. We were on Bourbon Street last night. We might see it again. Bourbon's not my favorite street, but we showed it last night several times. And there was a lot of activity on it. It was great. Here's, hey, look at the guy hanging on the truck there right in front of St. Louis Cathedral here, Jackson Square, New Orleans. We got a beautiful sunny day. Chris, could we not ask for better weather? Look at the river. Look at the steam coming off the river. So what look at this strange phenomenon here. This shows you how humid it is here. Let's go check out these river boats. So here's the Mississippi, and it looks like it's a fog. There's a fog like dry ice. And it wasn't like this last night. Last night we came here at night. Wow, look at this fog. I've never seen it like this. Have you ever seen this?
No, me neither.
This is amazing. Look at that. Yeah, UPS, USPS, United States Pigeon System. Hey. So the trolleys come through here. We
Yeah, we saw one yesterday.
There's one. Oh, no, I can't tell. No, there's not. That's just the station. We'll see if we see another one. I hear the ding there.
Yeah, I heard the bell.
There it is.
Oh,
that's the bells of the church. Where is it? St. Louis Church there.
What time is it? 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock on the dot. There's the bells of Cathedral St. Louis here.
I can't believe I got 8 hours clocked in on my sleep machine.
Hey,
And it's only 8 o'clock.
We went to bed so early last night because we didn't get good sleep on the train. And we woke up like 4 in the morning like, what happened?
Yeah, I was actually going to get up, and I thought, well, let me lay down for a few more minutes. And then I had a little chat with Ernie, and I just went right back to sleep.
Well, hey, look at the mighty Mississippi River here. We have February the 20th, 2026. There's a fog because it's going to get to 80 degrees today. And it's the dew point is so high that we got like 100% humidity, or like 99, and it's causing the steam to come off the river because I guess the air and the water must be cooler than the air, which would make sense since it's technically winter time. And this is still for New Orleans, even though we're enjoying it, very unseasonably warm weather for February. Hey, Lori, how you doing there? Hey, the guitarist is getting ready there. So hey, let's go down and check out this river boat. And we'll check out the river. He's about ready to play there. That's good. And hey, we got the bells. Hear that train coming? Riding a bike. See, we got a bike path here. Execution, we saw that. Do you want to see that river boat or not?
Yeah, we can check it
All
out.
right, we'll check it out, and then we'll double back. Yes,
Look at those big smokestacks.
yeah.
Probably don't use those anymore.
I was on one in Madison, Indiana. They did a steamboat race. Me and my dad, I paid to go on it. It was like 2012. It was right after my mom passed. And look at, transatlantic slave trade, Louisiana here. That's what we got to acknowledge this, and it's part of America's history, and it's certainly this history, or this city.
History they're trying to erase.
Yeah, I know. They're literally taking it off in Philadelphia in front of, anyway, we'll talk about that some other time. Here's, but yeah, my dad and I, there was a steamboat race in Madison. It really wasn't a race, but they had a calliope. They had a calliope because the steam could play the calliope and power the boat.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that amazing? You know?
They play that music on there.
Yeah, like Dixie.
Buckwheat Zydeco.
Yeah. There, they got the historic light lamps here. This is the River Walk. This is the River Walk along the Mississippi River here in New Orleans. And this is what we missed on Mardi Gras. I bet you a bunch of people went out on the boats. Look at all the locks. So everybody puts the locks there. They're taking a picture there too. And there's one of the access boats, the party boats here. XO.
They must need that for good luck.
Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, it adds. They put them on bridges. It adds weight to the bridges. They lock it. It's like good luck or something, and you can't get them off. There's the. Welcome to New Orleans. Yeah. Here's the riverboat.
Ooh, kind of regretting a black shirt.
I know. Well, we'll go back to the hotel. We could change. This climate's too thick for our blood.
The other shirt I have is black.
I know.
I have to buy another shirt. Give me a tourist shirt. Preferably not a black one.
Jazz Cruise, the Dukes of Dixieland. There, look at the statue. You see the person's butt.
Wake up at the crack of dawn.
See, it's even though it's only 72, Shauna says the real feel is 77. So we got it. It's hotter than the temperature because of the humidity.
5 extra degrees.
Yeah. Oh, they covered it up there. Hey, look. Oh, I've seen this before. This is a famous sculpture. I've seen this in books. This is a famous sculpture here. Where's the plaque? What's it say?
Old Man River.
Old Man River.
Man with the past, arms reach empty-handed, God to a city in love with water.
Old Man River.
Robert Schoen, 1991.
1991. I've seen that before.
Very
Maybe
Art Deco.
Maybe it's because I've been here. Maybe that's why it's in my subconscious. But here's the waiting line. The City of New Orleans riverboat here. You can board at 11, 11:30, 1:30. First coffee. Hey, D. Michael. Hey, thanks for tuning in there.
Hey, I gotta talk to my boss here. I'm gonna sit down right here and
Oh, okay.
give a message to my boss.
Okay, good. So I'll film the riverboat and now
Yeah, go look around. I'll be right
Oh,
back.
yeah. Met up with a gambler. Yeah. Look at this fog coming off the Mississippi River. This is very unique. I guess this happens. I've just never witnessed it much myself. I grew up near the Ohio River and I would see the steam in the wintertime, but not when it was hot like this. And this is like a humid, hot fog, just like a foot creeping across the river, like some dry ice is on the river. And here, look, here's the paddle. There's the paddle wheel of the riverboat here, New Orleans. Chris has got a message, his boss there, about deliveries. See, Chris leaves and the whole place falls apart. They rely on Chris a lot for doing the deliveries. Here, the City of New Orleans, Port of New Orleans, Louisiana. There's the paddle wheel, riverboat. There's ferries that you could take across the river, just like the trolleys. It's the same system. You could get tickets there and use that app they got on your phone. We're going to use it later today. But hey, New Orleans here, we got the whole day ahead of us. We already got us a nice breakfast there on Royale Street. Yeah, the aquarium. I know, I apologize. I jumped all over. Very lucky guy. I didn't mean to, so I apologize. Very lucky guy. Please don't, I know the aquarium's over there. Please don't give me directions to go there, go there. I'm going to enjoy my vacation. You're going to see what Chris and I are going to see. I'm mainly going to do like my historical neighborhood walks. I mainly want to see City Park, Audubon Park, and get to some of the neighborhoods. So we probably won't do the aquarium. Well, I'll show you where it's at. Let's go this way. Is everything okay?
Well,
Yeah.
I just had to let them know that I kind of messed up on my
Oh,
days.
Monday, yeah.
Yeah, I thought I'd be back to work on Monday.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm getting off a train
No.
and then getting in the car.
Wait, you're going to be tired on Monday like we're tired
Well, by the
today.
time I get home on Monday,
Yeah.
it'll be 1:32 in the afternoon, right? I mean, I got to find a train out of Union Station back
Yeah.
to Mundelein.
Yeah.
It's like a little more than an hour if
Yeah.
everything goes right.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw some people doing ghost tours last night. We probably won't take a professional ghost tour because I'm too cheap and we're spending our money on food and transportation. But yeah, you could take ghost tours. This is a very gothic city. I saw one last night. There was a ghost tour going on all through the French Quarter and all throughout the city. A lot of paranormal activity in this city. It's a very gothic city. That's why they filmed Interview with the Vampire here. And there's probably vampires here too. Especially in these cemeteries we're going to see.
Yeah.
But it already feels like 80 degrees. We're hot. We're
I
walking in
didn't
shorts.
even hear anything last night. Of course, I was probably because I was so tired.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was expecting
I remember
loud noise.
Well, when I stayed in Ybor City,
Yeah.
a few years back, it was like I don't know, like a war zone. Like there were choppers in the air, and
Yeah.
you know, they with the light beam on,
Yeah.
and
Wow.
people screaming and yelling. And
Yeah.
Jesus. And then this you know what Ybor City is?
Yeah.
Tampa.
Oh, that's the party place of Tampa. That's
It's in the Bay.
It's like the historic area of Tampa.
Right.
Yeah. They used to
And,
roll cigars there, right?
But in the
Yeah.
they still do. But
Yeah.
in the morning, all the cargo ships pull out or pull in, and those horns on those cargo ships will suck the soul right out of your system.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I was sleeping in my car,
that foghorn.
and I woke up to that.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What the fuck is that?" I mean, I know what a siren sounds like. This is not a siren.
Yeah. Hey, Grim Evil, thanks for tuning in. I don't know if you can gamble on the river boats or not. Do you think they can gamble on the river
You
boats?
can gamble anywhere now.
There's a casino. We'll probably go by it later. There's a casino in the downtown. They got one big casino like Chicago's building. They built it 20 years ago. But here they're checking out the. But here, Grim, look at the fog on the. But yeah, I thought about going to Tampa just to film Ybor City. It has some empty lots, but it still has some historic buildings.
Yeah, it's a lot like the French Quarter.
Yeah.
They've got the 2 stories.
Yeah, because there was like Cuban influence there, but it was before Castro.
Yeah, that's where all the rollers went and got work.
Yeah, Clarksville. We went through Clarksdale. We got that confused too.
Yeah. Take the last train to Clarksdale.
So there's Clarksdales in Mississippi, Clarksvilles in Tennessee, but I don't know what the Monkees were singing about. Somebody else wrote that song, just like a lot of their songs, and they
were
just covered
singing
it.
about Clarksville.
Yeah.
Bill.
Yeah.
It's not Dale.
Hot fog. Hot fog in the city here. All dogs must be free. Moonwalk. Hey, there you go. Yeah, look at this fog. This is so strange. This is the Mississippi
if that
River.
sun wasn't there, you could actually feel that mist. You
Yeah.
can almost sort of feel it like on your skin.
It feels like the ride we took at the over
at Navy Pier.
Look at the sun. Look at the sun burning through the fog there. Yeah.
Burning through my retinas.
My rides and counties. Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah, I bet the fog over Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah. Fog rolling.
Yeah, that's cold water.
Yeah.
The Golden Gate, what bay is that? San Francisco Bay.
Yeah.
And shark infested.
Grim has a good idea. He goes, just follow around the ghost tour and act like you're on the tour. They won't notice it.
Yeah, just nod and act like you're paying attention, and they'll be happy that you're with them.
We'll be like being Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure when he goes to the Alamo and he's like, at the end, that's that woman from SNL. She says, "You got any questions?" He says, "Where's the basement?" They all laughed at him. It's the Alamo in the basement. He had to sit through the whole tour. He hated the tour. Blah, 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 blah.
I tried going into the joining up, elbowing my way into the tour at I can't think of the name of the place with the Frank Lloyd Wright stairs.
The Rookery. Yeah.
Rookery.
Yeah.
And I was with them for the whole time. And as soon as they went up the stairs, I looked at my brother. I'm like, I don't want to pay.
I know.
I had a feeling that there was probably a capacity thing.
Yeah, they would have noticed. Yeah.
We have one extra person in here.
Look at those trees. Those trees have been floating down the Mississippi.
Yeah. Push them back.
So there's a little drop of water in this Mississippi that comes from Chicago. Goes down they reverse the Chicago River. So when Ernie's walking on the Riverwalk, that water goes all the way to Mississippi. Can you believe that? It doesn't go into Lake Michigan, which goes out to St. Lawrence. So when I throw something in Lake Michigan, it goes out St. Lawrence over the Niagara Falls. If you throw it in the Chicago River, it goes out New Orleans, Mississippi, but it ends up in the same ocean, just different ways, or it ends up in the air. Look at that.
Yeah, that's like if it rains on the west side of 41.
Yeah.
All that water goes to the Fox River.
Yep, same way.
And if it rains on the east side of 41, that all goes into Lake Michigan.
And some of the suburbs get their water from Lake Michigan, but other ones don't. They get
Yeah.
it from those rivers.
Yeah, Mundelein gets theirs from Lake Michigan. I was there when they put in the pump house for it.
Yeah. So thanks, Pete, for asking that. I know people are missing notifications and stuff. The general game plan for today is Chris and I are going to stream for about another half an hour here. I'm going to drag him around.
that way?
Yeah. Well, yeah, we can head down. Yeah.
I was trying to keep my face off the sun here.
Yeah. So we already missed. We went around the square there. Let's head back down in the French Quarter, and we'll go over. I want to show them Marginy, and then we're going to head back Royale Street, and we'll go back to our hotel, and we'll show you the hotel. Then we're going to take a break. Probably about 10 o'clock, we're going to start heading up to City Park. So my goal is I'll still be streaming at noon, but we'll probably start like before like 10 or 11. We'll start and we'll head up towards City Park.
So set your watch.
Here comes the trolley. Let's wait till this trolley comes by. And I'm gonna actually hunt. Let me get off the tracks here.
Yeah,
But
make sure you're not on his track.
it's coming right on these tracks here. So noon to 1 today. We will be streaming, but I'll be streaming. Well, I hope to be up. Who knows? We might take it up to City Park Station there. There's the riverfront line here on the New Orleans trolley here. And it's $8 for a 3-day pass. I think for 1 day it's like $3. It's pretty cheap. It's $1.25 for just one ride. They'll take cash, exact change, I think. There it comes. There's the French Market to Canal Street. There's the trolley there. And they're making sure nobody's crossing here. Crossing safely. So we'll ride this later today and show you what it's like. Chris and I like transit, and we like old railroad systems. This is still functioning transit. They added this one, I think, but the one's on Canal Street, and they added another line that goes up. But of course, the one that goes to the Garden District goes all the way past Audubon Park.
I just recorded that picture in picture, so I have a recording of the trolley going by. I looked down. Here's my face.
Oh, you see it at the bottom? Yeah.
I don't want to look at my face any more than I have to. Anybody else does either.
Why you show your face?
As he shows my face.
My face is really sweaty. I'm really sweaty today. There, let's head back into the French Quarter.
Hey, if you see like one of these t-shirt joints, I'm gonna probably grab a shirt.
Oh, there's t-shirt joints all over here.
I figure, give me something a little light colored.
Yeah. So here, let's check out this market. So Cafe de Mond's over there. This is actually a market that you can walk through. And
oh yeah, I saw a lot of those videos.
Yeah.
About New Orleans, and they were one couple was like they were really into their shop.
so they're working on this Market Cafe. I think we can get through here. We better go this way. I'm not for sure we can get through here. So they're working on this street here. Muffalitas, gumbo, oh boys. Southern candy makers. You want to get some pralines? People talk about these pralines.
What are they?
It's a type of candy. It's like a.
And apparently these are the best.
Yeah. There's your restrooms. Here, there's this little square here. They got a fountain. Yeah. Latrobe Park, French Market. This is called the French Market, the French Quarter. Look at this beautiful fountain here. How you doing?
So many things.
Yeah. So they got this fountain turned off here. We'll head around here. What do we got here? Waterworks Park, 1976. Landrew. Yeah. Oh, the Latrobe Park, part of the French Market here. Caffeine, pee it out. It's a diuretic.
Yeah.
There's the Pepper Palace. You want to check out the Pepper Palace? Yeah, let's check out this hot sauce
I
place.
see some of these nutty names on these places. I saw a whole display of Slap Your Mama. I've actually bought some of that stuff. They sell it at Bass Pro Shop.
Yeah. This is how you get in here. Yeah, is it open yet? Might not be open until later.
It's not even
So we'll come back later. Most things aren't open yet because it's New Orleans and
20 after 8.
it doesn't open
they
till
open
10.
till 10.
Yeah. So there's so many hot sauce places on Canal Street where hotels at. But, here are the Pepper Palace.
When I lived in Florida,
Yeah.
the liquor stores have those individual beer name brands, and they're all hilarious.
Here, T-shirts.
Yeah, T-shirts.
New Orleans, right there.
And I went to a Super Bowl party, and I just bought a couple 12 packs. The more ridiculous the name of the beer,
Yeah.
the funnier. That's what I bought. And then I bought the little shot glasses, and we all just sat around trying them.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, "Man, those little beers, that was a really good idea." Because Super Bowl parties can be kind of boring, especially if it's not your team.
Oh yeah.
And so everybody's like, we had like a whole chart for thumbs up or thumbs down. Most of that stuff was thumbs down.
Yeah.
But then we did a little vote on the names, the funniest names. And I don't remember any of the names, but they were hilarious.
Oh yeah.
And of course, it was before everybody took pictures of everything.
Yeah, the mic's up. We can hear you. Hey, the French Market here. So nothing's open yet because it's so early in the morning. It's 8:21. And but hey, it's easy for us to walk through and live stream, so you can get your gator on a stick.
Holy crap!
Yeah, New Orleans French Market, King Creole barbecue shrimp, holy crepes, seafood dock, oyster barbecue seafood.
Organic banana.
Yeah. So they're setting up all the shop here. Cheap souvenirs. Yeah. D. Michael. Keep it family friendly here.
D. Michael getting us some
Yeah.
dirty lyrics
Yeah.
songs. He always gets me, he'll put up a lyric to a song and I'm not even thinking, and subconsciously I'll just put in the next lyric and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that dick, you got me again.
Hey, you get you one of these hats.
Oh yeah, I wonder where they.
You get a free bowl of soup with that hat.
Yeah, looks good on you though.
Who knows what that's from? Snowball. Hey, here's some T-shirts. Yeah, New Orleans.
I know D. Michael knows.
Yeah.
He's our generation.
See, nobody gets our references. We're too old. How you doing? Hey, look at all the T-shirts here. Voodoo. Yeah, New Orleans. Mardi Gras. Hey, psychedelic. Hey, look at mask hats. Yeah, very nice. Here's the prices here. $10.99, 2 for $20. Yeah, get your license plates. Important stuff. Shot glasses, Hello Kitty, hot sauce. Hey, get your jazz players here. Bourbon Street, Hello Kitty. Yeah, get a little Jade and New Orleans bag. This is the French Market. We're in the French Market in the French Quarter, New Orleans, Louisiana, United States of America, planet Earth. We got 77 degrees. At least it feels that warm already. 8:23 in the a.m.
Playing some old sticks back there. I haven't heard that
Yeah,
song
we're
in
playing
years.
sticks. Here's New Orleans shirts. We got jewelry.
They're all dark shirts.
Yeah.
I want to try to find a light shirt.
Yeah, they got nothing. Hey, nice hats. Yeah, get your. Yeah.
I knew a guy in high school that wore a shirt like that.
Yeah.
But he was in the band.
Yeah.
And he played the horn.
Oh.
So, he fit the eclectic.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, anybody else in this school wearing that hat would get the shit beat out of them. He's like, yeah, I know. Because I get away with it because I'm in the jazz band.
I'm in the band, man. They're still setting up stuff. So you're early in the morning. We're too early here. They're getting. What's this? They're getting tickets for something. Here's some yellow shirts. There's a pink shirt. There's a gray shirt. You're yellow. Hey. Yeah.
Good Lord.
Hey, the French Market.
Yeah, usually like if I'm on a trip somewhere, I'll buy a couple nice white shirts.
Yeah.
Because I know I'll never wear them again because they'll be stained. They'll be
Yeah.
ruined. Whatever.
We stained our black shirts with beignet powder.
Yeah.
Hey, look at the wood
Oh,
carvings
those are
here.
cool.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, these are like little. You can store stuff in there. Okay, that's it.
Put your weed in.
Yeah, that's good. Hey, look at these nice posters, blacklight posters. Day of the Dead pinups. Yeah. Hey, there's the trolley. There's the trolley going by. Look at these vans. They're all graffitied up like they're in New York.
Those are all the vendors, man.
Yeah, these are vendors vans. Yeah, here's the French Market. There's the trolley going by New Orleans. Yeah, city of New Orleans. There's downtown. We're at the French Market loading zone.
Man, something smells good.
Yeah.
It smells like really fresh air.
Yeah.
Is that me?
This is the best New Orleans has ever smelled. Hey, New Orleans Jazz Museum. Let's check it out here.
Smells like dope last night.
Yeah. Wow, look at this. Look at this stuff. Look at this jade. Yeah. They got the horse. Yeah, it looks nice. So here, New Orleans Jazz Museum. So this was this was adaptive reuse. This building was used for something else, and they turned it into the Jazz Museum. And landscaping, site improvements. They're working on this side here. They got a sculpture. But here we'll head back into the French Quarter. Here's the French Market. French Market in New Orleans. We got Friday, February the oops.
All right, bye. Yeah, you're good.
Friday, February the 20th, 2026. I don't know what this sculpture is, but it's colorful. I like it. It's in the parking lot. But look at this building. Look at the wraparound balcony. And how you doing? Look at the nice. Hey, Vic, cleaning the balcony and early in the morning, watering the plants. You put your plants out there to get the morning sun. Look at that. People live here. This is people live in the French Quarter, just like they live downtown Loop of Chicago. And you're part of it. You're part of. Would you like to live here? You know, it's part of. You got to deal.
Too sticky.
You got to deal with a lot of nuisances. There, the New Orleans Jazz Museum. Working on it here. French Quarter. We're back in here. Italian Barrel. So this is called New Orleans. This is New Orleans. We'll get you across streets here. They usually put them in the sidewalk. We just left the French Market in the Mississippi River. There was steam coming off the Mississippi River. This is New Orleans, French Quarter, not Chicago. We're in Louisiana. We took the Amtrak. We're hundreds of miles away. Can you do me a favor, Chris? Can you pull up a map and see what cross streets we're at? I don't see a street sign here anyway. Usually they put them in the sidewalks, but they don't have them on this side. And how you doing?
Barracks and
What's it? Decatur, and
Barracks.
Barracks and Decatur.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll head up here. You're just singing a rock and roll band. It's a free for all. The orange shirt, yeah, Grim Evil. Get that orange and blue. It's nice to see palm trees, green trees, live oak trees. It's nice to sweat. Wake
It's
up.
okay to sweat.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this sign. That ice.
ain't nothing ice.
Nice. Look at this. So hey, welcome to New Orleans. See, we see signs like this in Chicago. We saw the National Guard walk around, but it wasn't ice because they're not covering their face. And Chris is like, oh, they're fine. Here, I agree. Here's that ice. Ain't nothing nice. New Orleans. Yeah. Look at the guy on the balcony there. See, you can look in the little courtyards here. Look at the New Orleans style courtyards. People behind the walls here. So behind all these walls, people got nice backyards, landscape courtyards, fountains. That looks good on you. Yeah, very lucky guy. I apologize for jumping on. I know you were giving good suggestions. You know, I appreciate you giving suggestions. It's just when people, you don't, everybody does it. They're like, go here, go there. I know that's not what you intend. You're just giving me suggestions and people give me good advice, but I guess I didn't have my coffee yet. Hey, look at this balcony. Look, they got the mannequin up there. You see a lot of nice artwork. You see a lot of really creative and interesting, unique characters in this town, and that's what I like it. It's cities are made up of people, and New Orleans has some really interesting artists and people that choose to make this city their home for whatever reason. It's just like Chicago, I guess. Look at that. Look at those beautiful porches. This is Charters. Here, let's head this way. Yeah, let's go down this way. See how the stoops come out here? Look at the, see how the shutters work with the doors. See how the shutters work? You can close them for storms. See how the little stoop pokes out here? This is French Quarter. 1301 Rue Charters. I'm saying it wrong because I can't pronounce anything right, especially French. Letterbox. Yeah, the wrought iron balconies. Look at this balcony above the garage. Yeah, see how, look how that leans against that. See, look at that. Yeah, this is layers of time, layers of time. It's like leaning. That wall's leaning against it. It's all propped up.
You can really see it in that garage door.
Yeah, look at even. Yeah, look at that. Look at this. Look at this message. The words of the prophets were written on the subway walls here. Yeah. So we show the world as it is, not as we want it to be. There it is, New Orleans. Same there. Look at this sign. ICE, get out of town. Hate-driven clowns. Look at that. Welcome to New Orleans.
Hate-driven clowns, yeah.
Charters. So here, this is one of the streets we want to check out later today. And you see why I like this street, Chris, because it's tree-lined street all the way up to City Park most of the way. New Orleans and the domestic slave trade, we got to acknowledge this, that New Orleans, just like Charleston, South Carolina, was a major port where so many Americans, for the wrong reasons, came to America through the slave trade in the colonial period. And that's what this talks about. In 1808, Congress abolished the international slave trade, but then it became domestic people born into it. 2 million women, men, and children were separated from families, forced removed. New Orleans was the center of this trade, resulting in more than 50 documented sites. More enslaved people were sold here, from slave pens, public squares, government buildings, church properties, taverns, private restaurants, auction heads, and even ballrooms than anywhere else in the United States. So New Orleans. Read that sign. Read the bottom part of that sign. It's just stunning. You know, it's part of American history that's trying to be erased. I know we're talking about it. Here's look at that. There's the train. There's the train. So there's the freight train moving through there. That goes right along the river. So that same train track, the train goes through there, where the trolley, right next to the trolley. There's the train. So later today, we're going to walk up this street. You see why I like this street? Look at this. Right in the middle, you can walk in the middle, and people put like their little tables and benches.
Yeah.
And just sit out here. Look at that. We'll hit it. We'll come back through. But see, we're going to hit this street later today. And there's beautiful buildings the whole way, like this. There's like buildings where like French painters like stayed here because they came here in the 1800s, and like Toulouse and like I'm serious. Yeah. You know. Yeah. Absinthe, you know.
Well, all of his paintings are, the perspective is from like the ground.
Yeah, because he was low.
Because he was in a wheelchair.
Yeah, he had little short legs.
And he liked to drink.
You like to drink absinthe.
Look, the tiles built into the.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, New Orleans. See all these details. This is what all these architectural details. Yeah. Founded 1718. Yeah, thanks, D. Michael. Yeah, Creole cuisine. 24-hour Big Easy. Thanks. That's a great. Thanks for the perspective or the background there. Culturally significant. Look at the alligators. Yeah. Alligator gate door handles. Look at this. Pete Fountain. Halfway past walking club. Chris, this is a walking club flag. So they probably marched in the parades. And it's a Pete Fountain half past walking club. They walk in the parades. Yeah.
Established 1979.
Look at that.
That's probably him.
Yeah.
That's probably Pete.
Look at that. Look at this porch. Look at this. This is Garfield. Somebody drew Garfield on the side of this building. So, hey, look at the artwork here. Wow, this is a classic New Orleans scene. This is, I mean, everywhere you look, it's a postcard. I mean, where do you get this rich urban fabric? And it's just the texture. It's just like the music and the food. It's a combination of a bunch of architectural styles and colors expressed.
Yeah, there's like no rules.
Yeah, that's freedom. You it's like Louis Sullivan. You synthesize a new thing, make it your own. You know, the way the cat is shady too.
Yeah.
See, everywhere you look. Hey, look at these buildings. Yeah, see, look at that.
It's like the video that
Yeah.
shows the cat. It says the chances of your cat killing you are low. And it zooms in on the cat, and it's like, but not zero.
it would if it
Chances
could.
are low, but
Yeah.
not zero.
It's just too big to eat, is what it is.
Yeah, cat's like, you're close. Cats find humans useful.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they could manipulate us to do what we want them to do, like feed them
Yeah.
and pet them and give them catnip. Here's this is a small area west of the French Quarter. It's called Margini.
Easy for you to say.
I know I can't say anything right. And there's this little strip. There's like really good restaurants and little music venues here. And then we'll head right back to the French Quarter and head back to our hotel. There's the crab, the blue crab. See, art books. We stayed over here one time when my cousin had a timeshare. We stayed over on this side of the French Quarter, and so I got to see it from this perspective, which I liked it. Look at these doors. How you doing?
Don't step in the
Yeah, I know. See, welcome to New Orleans. When I came here, there was a parade of people. There was a guy driving a Jeep, and he had a bass, and the girls were sitting on the bass, and he kept getting people to ride on his car to listen to the bass. Here, look at this mural here. Look at the blue dog.
That's cool.
Favela chic. Look at this strip here. The Three Muses. Willie's New Orleans fried chicken. Here, we'll show this here. What's this called? That Dog. That Dog. And what a great city here.
Ooh, man, I am sweating.
Yeah, nice vacation. We lucked out with the weather because it's not usually 80 degrees here in February and sunny. Look, Samantha Fish. Samantha Fish. Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah.
She's a chicken rock.
I wonder if is she based in New Orleans? That's great.
Probably, I don't know, but
Yeah.
I know that her concerts are fucking awesome.
So here, Samantha Fish,
She tears it up.
Black Rabbit Band. Yeah. The Frenchman. See, if we come back here at night, this will be like a bunch of live music and there's restaurants. We're just seeing it early in the morning, which is, that's a different perspective because, like, Canal Street last night was packed. It was nice to see on a Thursday night. Bourbon Street was packed. Yeah, we're hanging out for a few days. Thanks for hanging out with us here. Missed the green, yeah. It's nice to see the green palm trees. We're going to see some green parks. We're going to see some live oak trees, and we're going to see some good sculpture gardens and things like that here. Vermbulas, Maison. So a lot, like the first few times I went to New Orleans, I didn't ever go over here. I didn't realize there was this whole, like, you got to get off at Bourbon Street. You got to get out and see other areas of the city. And like when we get to the Garden District on Magazine Street goes for miles, and you'll run into stuff like this on Magazine Street, miles out of the downtown. Look at the shoes. So here we'll turn around here. We'll just go to this bend here. It's cold and snowy. Yeah, we're enjoying the sun. That's why we took the Amtrak and went through the swamp. So there's the garbage. There's the garbage piling up on the street. This club still might be getting out here. And so here it kind of goes down this way. There's one of the vans delivering the French market. Yeah. Look at that triple balcony, fire escape, tattoo piercing. See, Grim Evil, you can get some tattoos, get some piercings, come to New Orleans. There's the black cat tattoo. I gotta post that woman's Grim Evil. That woman, Chris and I were hanging out with the woman on the Amtrak, and she showed us her tattoos, and they were Misfits tattoos. And she goes, "You know who this is?" I'm like, "That's the Misfits." She was like impressed that I knew the Misfits. Yeah, she was cool. I liked her. Let's see here. There you go. There, favela chic. There, the Frenchman in Orleans, 519. Hey, you could stay here. This is a hotel right on Hey, how you doing? Hey, City It Works. So Frenchman Street, we're on Frenchman Street here, Marigny. We're west, no, we're east of the French Quarter. We're east of the French Quarter on Frenchman Street. And we're gonna head up to Royale, and then we're gonna head back to our hotel. Frenchman Grocery and Deli. Yeah, he's singing while he's jogging. Hey, there's the pig. Look at the pig. Look at that. Is that Willie Nelson? Who's that? That's Willie Nelson. Look, he's got a spliff in a little. Who is that? I guess maybe it's their hot dogs. Look at this one. That's Miss Piggy. Look at that.
Hey, pig.
Yeah.
Maybe not her.
Yeah.
You want to get the copyright infringements here.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm not talking about Jim Henson. Here's Frenchman Street. We're not in the French Quarter. We're east of the French Quarter. Look at that. I think I've eaten at this place. There's a restaurant on the second floor. We had to get reservations. And my cousin got fish. I told him, I said, you're not going to like it. They brought the fish out. It was standing straight up. You could see the eyes, you know, and he was like, he kept picking at it. He was like, I don't know.
I don't want it smiling back at me.
Look how much this building leans. Look how much this building leans. Welcome to New Orleans. So that's not an optical illusion. Look at the bottom floor. Look how it's not plumb, and it still stands. This building survived several hurricanes.
Keep it up. Keep it occupied.
Look at that. So the only one we got like that is the Green Mill Tavern.
Green Mill,
yeah,
right.
at the back.
Different codes.
Willie Nelson hot dog. Lambie T saw it. See, Lambie thought it was Willie Nelson too. Yeah, that's what it must have been. They have a Willie Nelson hot dog. Thanks for tuning in here. So here's this park, and then we'll head up. We'll go down Royale here. We'll cross. But here we'll come back to the big Esplanade Street. There, Electric Spring. March 27th, 3 stages, Electric Spring. They have there's a big park, there's a park and there's a canal that goes to it. In the spring, they have a big festival there where everybody comes out to that park. I don't think this is a part of it, but there, this is your sign, Chris. This is your sign.
Hey. How'd they know?
Royale Street, Historic District. So yeah, Frenchman, that was that, you know, there you see all the nice stuff we got along there. So the garbage must be picked up.
It's only 8:45.
Yeah, it's early.
Dude, what am I doing up so early? I'm already waked up.
We got to go back, take a nap.
Well, I just got to keep my legs from like getting numb.
I'll tell you what, we could take a trolley ride up there too. That'll save us. Trust me, if I could shave off 2 miles from our day, I think that'll help out,
That'll
right?
be a big help.
Chris is like, what are you doing to me?
Where's that trolley now?
The fruit release.
Yeah.
See, they got the shutters drawn. You should draw the shutters at night. Close everything up. See, I love the color. I love the painting scheme. Look at that. Look at the contrasting colors. Look how it looks in the light. New Orleans, Royale Street. Frenchman here. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, the heart. But take a soft left, Yeah, we got to head back towards that. Our hotel's by the.
Oh, yeah, we're way far away.
Yeah.
Where the hell are you taking me?
See, I already warned. I tricked Chris. He thought we were close to the hotel. We went real far away.
Yeah, I got tricked the second I got off that train.
Before Chris, I was like, yeah, we can walk to a hotel, and I'm sure I made it sound like closer than it was, and he thought it was right across, and we had to walk like 20 blocks, and I know.
Every time I tell this story, the bag gets 10 pounds heavier.
I know.
80-pound bag.
It was heavy, yeah. Look at these fish. There's the koi fish. Well, it's getting hot too. See, that's the other thing. We're not used to walking in this humidity, and it's early.
Oh.
Hey, there's the dog. So Kerlere, fairly here.
Watch yourself.
Oh, that's it. Royale. Good morning, Royale. How you doing there, Royale? How do you pronounce this? Kerlere. Kerlere. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm horrible with my pronunciations. Very nice. I didn't see there was a C there, so there was.
9 guys chugging it. Ice, one of the
Oh, that's good.
tall boy.
Yeah, that's the hair of the dog to bit you. You start the day off right.
You know what?
It's like the morning. It's like the morning cig.
I was drinking. Yeah, my brain would just turn off.
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, I'm gonna sit down for a sec. Power down.
Well, look, New Orleans is a nice biking city. It does rain a lot, but they do have bike rides here. They have like critical mass things.
Yeah, it's nice and flat. I'll
Yeah,
give them that.
yeah,
We are flatlanders.
yeah. We'll stay hydrated. So we're gonna head back to the hotel and get hydrated. We're gonna cross this later. I'm gonna try to. Well, we'll see it right here because we might not come back. We might take the trolley to the city park, Esplanade. This is Esplanade Street. Here, we'll wait to the car. We'll cross over here. What's it say?
More slave trading places.
Yeah, everywhere you look, it's and we can't escape our past. We got to talk about it, and I'm glad that we it's better now. But it's always room for improvement. Here's there. This one's for sale. 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, covered parking. Here, Chris. Here's your new place. You can buy this right here. Look how the fire hydrants are real tall. You know why they're real tall? Because of the flooding. So, Esplanade, I want to show Chris this. We might take the trolley up here, but we're seeing it now. The whole way up, they got these medians, and people bring out their own furniture and stuff, and they decorate it. Look at this, and that's you got to watch with the trunks. These live oak trees, these stay green year round.
Night.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure lots of people fall down.
But look at this. What is this? Why is this here? Is this an art? What is this? This is somebody's shrine. Look at this. Isn't this great? And it's just like they set it out here. I guess even when it rains, I don't know. How long is it? Is this going to be here? What is it?
Opening lines for the dance floor.
Look at that.
Are
It's
you
a
having
zine.
fun?
It's like a zine.
Is this your
Yeah.
first time here? I like your. What's your name? No dice.
No dice. No dice. No dice. They said that. They said that in Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Yeah. No shoes, no shirt,
No dice. You can't play. That's how we roll. Hey, somebody playing guitar? Look what that says. Look what that says. I just showed it to Chris. I think Chris is digging this shrine here. Put it back. Grim Evil says put it back.
Yeah, I don't want any bad juju.
Yeah, this could be voodoo stuff. This could be voodoo stuff. Yeah.
I folded it wrong.
Oh, you messed it up.
There goes my luck.
Oh, there we go. How you doing? Hey, Bruce. Morning. How you doing? Yeah, it's good. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Isn't that amazing? I'm a loud talker. There was a guy sleeping there. Who's the asshole? It's me.
10 minutes, like 10 feet from where we were talking.
Where we were talking, there was a guy sleeping there. We didn't realize that could have been his shrine.
And his dog.
I know, his dog is right there. So, welcome to New Orleans. This is a real city, Esplanade. And that guy playing guitar, he probably saw us, and we went over. But all that's, maybe they found all that stuff and they just made it, you know?
I don't know. I'm kind of sad about all of that. It so easily could be me. It so easily could be you.
Yeah, you got to have empathy because anybody can end up in that situation.
And the way this country is going right now, we're creating millions more people like that every day.
And here I am, an asshole live streamer, like, look at this. You know, just like trying to monetize everything. Not everything can be monetized. Some things just exist.
Well, if I didn't have insurance for my heart surgery,
yeah,
I'd be $750,000 in debt right now.
Yeah, that's how much it costs.
And that's impossible.
No, anybody can't overcome that.
Ever recover from it.
Ever. No. That shows you healthcare. That's why healthcare should be free. Protest, you know, and that's why, you know, it's more. It's not as simple as that. Here's Barracks and Royale.
Of course.
Oh, here, yeah, we got. So look, Anarchy, Rue, French Quarter. We're gonna see this horse come by here. So they're getting the horses out for the day. They usually, we saw them last night. They were all. Chris said, hey, Grim Evil. Chris said, how many steps did we get yesterday? 22,000.
We did 21,000. No, that was when we were in Chicago.
21,000. That was.
We did 10 miles on Wednesday.
That was Wednesday. Yesterday we probably did just as many.
Oh, let me look.
Here's the horse coming down Royale. How you doing? Yeah, got the carriage here. So you take the carriage ride, probably pick it up by the St. Louis Church there, Jackson Square. They're letting the traffic go through.
Sorry you gotta live that life, baby. You look great. You look like shit.
How you doing? Good morning. Let's see here. So, hey, look at the porches. Yeah. You did 45,000 steps on Saturday. Grim Evil, that's amazing. Wow. Where were you at Saturday? Was that? Oh, that's when we went to the fireworks. So where's Chris at? So Grim Evil, we did 40. Oh, you did more. You did more than I did that Saturday. How you doing? Yeah, Saturday for Grim's birthday, Valentine's Day. He came into Chicago, and I'm waiting for Chris. Come here. We're trying to get beyond this guy. I'm trying to walk down the street. Here, I'm trying to get away from him so he doesn't think I'm filming him, which I'm not. Let's see here. Yeah. So here, we'll keep going. There is a homeless population in New Orleans, and I walked past the guy, and then I was waiting for Chris, and I was trying to get my distance between me and the guy, and then I had to walk past him again, and he's going to be angry because he doesn't like me filming in the street. So. I know. I'm trying to get away from him, yeah. That's what I sound like when I'm walking down the street, I know.
I didn't even see that guy. I was standing there, I was looking at my phone.
Well, Grim Evil was asking us how many steps we got, so I'm talking to Grim Evil. So I walked past, I got past him, but then Grim Evil and I had to walk past him again, and then it made it even worse when I went back and he saw me filming the second time. And I was like, Chris, come on! But,
well.
Grim Evil said he did 45,000 steps on Saturday when he came in for his birthday.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's 20 miles.
Yep. No, it's I believe it. Look at this building.
Yeah, 2,200 is a mile.
Yep.
It's
22,000 is 10.
There, Government Nichols. St. Government Nichols Street, French Quarter, New Orleans. Yeah, you needed that extra day off. Yeah, I know. Hey, look at all the banners here. Here we go. Well, that's it. We're going to encounter homeless people in these parks. We're going to encounter homeless people on the trolleys. We're going to encounter homeless people all through these streets. And we're seeing it more because we're earlier in the morning when you don't notice it as much as night. And like we almost literally stepped on somebody with a guy's dog. We were that close. There was somebody sleeping in the bushes. And I forgot along there that if I was in that situation, I'd probably try to sleep there too. Here's, how you doing? Yeah, it was a good birthday. So 1115 Royale Street here. We're gonna head back.
Yeah, yesterday we did 9,900. So almost 9,900. I almost got my 10,000 in.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And some of that was just walking on the train.
Today we're already up at 6,500.
Wow, we just started. It's only
that's like 2.5 miles.
That's before 9 o'clock.
What the hell's wrong with me?
You're hanging out with me. That's your first mistake.
Everybody warned me. They're like, "You're trying to keep up with Brian." I'm like, "No, he knows better."
Should I be embarrassed as a grown man that I act some of my antics? I act just like that guy back there, and I'm just as bad. And I'm probably my mental condition is probably the same as his. You know, people don't realize that. Yeah.
That's what happens when you don't have proper nutrition.
Really?
Your brain will start eating away the stuff that makes you.
Yeah. So then it just magnifies everything and makes it worse, you know. Yeah. Here, Royale Street.
Proper nutrition is important.
Yep. So we got to stay to the side.
It's like almost like a spell.
Yeah.
Where you fall into a sense of it's like weird ennui where you can't get your. A lot of that happens with a lot of tweakers and stuff.
Yeah.
They forget to eat because their body doesn't think.
Oh yeah,
you know?
yeah. They're
And
starved. That's why they get so skinny. You
all
know?
the nutrients that keep your body and your brain working right aren't there.
Yep.
And you just lose it.
Yep. So hey, French Quarter, New Orleans. Here we got 8:58 in the a.m. Got about 77 degrees. We're gonna get towards 80 today. We're gonna head back to the hotel, get rehydrated, try to find the pool. And
those must be like cooling vents.
yeah, look at that. Look at the little vents at the bottom of the windows. Vents at the bottom. Yeah, draw the air out off the floor. Hey, the art galleries here on Royale Street. I remember being here. They used to have a art market here. Yeah, they in that parking lot. Some days they have an art market there. Yeah, there's a lot of art galleries right here. Look, these
It's like a whole lot of temporary permanent. Where it's
Right.
always different, but it's always the same.
Royale and St. Philip. Yeah, it's variations of a theme, but they're all unique, but they're all kind of similar. Look at this. So we got a mask. Look at this. Look at this flying rabbit. Mortal Machine Gallery. Folk, outsider, lowbrow, pop, surrealism, street art. This is exactly what we want. We got flying bunnies. Look at that. Look at this bone. They etched all this in the bone. Look at this dog. It's a shag carpet dog. Look at this guy. Pull harder. What is he doing? Here's more flying rabbits.
What a weird thing to say. Pull harder. Got his hands in his pocket.
Mortal Machine Gallery. Folk outsider. Open most Sundays here. There it is. There's the rabbits. Look at this blue captain.
See, now you gotta think, who's paying rent in here?
Look at that. It's Adam and Eve.
Like a Nepo baby. No,
Look at it. They're flying into meat.
That's Eve and Eve.
That's Eve and Eve, yeah.
No Adam in that picture.
In the Garden of Eden, baby. Don't you know I will always be true? Look at this guy. Hey, they got a Batman Returns They took a Batman Return
That's an
V8.
old one.
VHS.
That's when Danny DeVito was the Penguin.
But see how they used it to make an artwork. Yeah, that's nice. Look at this cat. Meow. Very nice. So this is why we like Royale Street in the French Quarter of New Orleans. Look at this. Look at these clowns. Graphite Nola. Graphite Nola. Look at the clowns. Wow. Look at this alien. What is this? This is a robot? What is that? We got the crow with the clowns. Look at these things. Grim Evil, you seen this?
Hard Luck Harry.
Hard Luck Harry. Look at this lock. I even like the lock. Look at the crows. Look at Grim Evil. Yeah, it is strange. Strange. This is a strange city. We're in a strange city here. No kings. Look at this door. Hey. Somebody's yelling. There's a tree growing up there. Oh. He's watching. Look at this. Look at this thing. What is this guy? Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. What is that? Eyes in the rock. Look at the spiders. Yeah, I know. I know. They're fighting. They're fighting over something in there. Yeah.
Well, somebody's in the wrong.
There's Slimer. There's that woman from American Pie. There's Pee-wee.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. There's somebody with a leaf blower, and they're fighting over the leaf blower. They're fighting over the leaf blower. No, I think they saw I had a camera, and they didn't like I was filming, so I got out of here. So, hey, look at this! Wow, look at this garden. So they're working on it here. Look, see a lot of these places they got courtyards like that. Look at that. So I think what they're arguing over is he's blowing the leaves too early in the morning. It woke somebody up. I think it's as simple as that. Yeah. But they've been arguing for like a half an hour. Look at this building. What's your name? Tony. That's what it is. That's that. They're just arguing over. So we've already almost walked on people sleeping in the park. We almost got yelled at. We almost got in an argument. Yeah, we get started up Dale Freight. Welcome to New Orleans. Here's Hotel 9050. Let's see here. Go ahead down here. Look at these balconies here, yeah. Hey, they're cleaning the streets. So here's why the streets smell so clean. This is they clean the streets every day. So here. Keep off the steps. So here's what the smell is. They're cleaning off the streets. They come by and they hose down the sidewalks. They probably do this every night. So here, they're going to come through here. So here's New Orleans, Louisiana. We're seeing how they hose down the streets here. And see, they got the steam cleaners. And that's that smell. Cleaning up the street here.
Well, the leaf blower came out to the sidewalk, so
Oh, really?
he made it.
Good, good. Clean it, clean the tree. Here, look, here comes the tree creeper, find it. There's a whole operation.
Yeah, it's gone.
Hey, welcome to New Orleans. Welcome to Royale Street.
Otherwise, it's going to be like sticky like a theater.
Look at the creepy baby. Why are you sitting here? There's the creepy baby. Oh. Hey, National Guard, how you doing? There's, yeah, we've been seeing it. How you doing? How you doing? We've been seeing the National Guard patrol here in New Orleans, and how you doing here? See, who's going here? Look at, yeah, those are those. Look, they got those little windows at the bottom.
Yeah, it's got to be for air.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, nothing goes through that.
Royale Street, the French Quarter, New Orleans. We got
We getting
906.
close?
Yeah, we're getting close. I've already wore Chris out.
My legs are falling asleep.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I start to lose feeling, you know, after a while.
So we're gonna take the trolley up to
Watch a movie of me walking.
yeah. Well, and that's why people are shocked when they really realize how far, like Ernie and Steve Lyon and me, when they walk, because they're like, okay, you guys, but we do it like every day, like year round.
Right.
And you don't realize it. You like a horse. You know, we're like the Pony Express. And it's because all of us, including me, we don't. You know, people used to work hard. People used to, like, think of our hunter and gathering days. People walked everywhere to survive. You know.
And it wasn't a lot of leisure activity.
And because, you know, your employment, so much of us, we rely on the automobile for everything, you know. Yeah, look at this.
That's cool.
So you get to the interior stairwell, interior courtyard, let's light in. You have all the interior rooms, you can get light off the interior here. Look at the urban design here. You go up here, that's how you access. Yeah, this is, yeah. You look straight up.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Oh, let me stand where you're at there.
Yeah, let me move out of the way.
Thank you. No, that's good. Yeah, this is like, you look straight up. Stairs. See, that's all the units. Yeah.
Plaster over brick.
This is access to the back apartments. Yeah, you can do French Quarter. It shows you the density of the development. Every square piece of foot, rooftop, basement, sub-basement is used.
Yeah, it's
Under the sidewalks, there's probably vaults.
on top of old without removing the
Yeah,
old stuff.
yeah. And this is why I like coming here. You get ideas for urban design. You know, cities aren't for everybody, but if you get used to this urban lifestyle, you know, and once you see the size of the parks, there are parks you can get to. You just have to travel to get to them. Here we're going through the behind the church here. This is St. Louis Church here. Then you go down to the Jackson Square. Yeah, playing the guitar. See, this artists are setting up shop already here. They're painting. Look at that. Wow, look at that. Very nice. Look at all the animals. Hey, look at that. There you go, Chris. Ladies lingerie.
Good.
Yeah, you put your mask on. Get your beads. Yeah. What else we got? For the
Thomas House, built in 1827.
1827
For a doctor.
kitchen, federal style town. Now it's the trashy diva. Royal mask.
Just what the doctor ordered.
We did you see it? That was a bald eagle we saw from the train. Did you
Yeah,
see that?
I saw
We
it.
saw a bald eagle when we were going by Lake Pontchartrain. Hey, there's the dogs.
That dog's gotta be
Yeah.
roasted.
Hey, New Orleans, French Quarter. We got to walk around. I guess let's go this way. Look, they're digging on the street here. St. Peter's Street in Royale. They got construction here, but we can get around the north side here. Oh, I saw that. I was like, ah. Let's do that. Watch it. Let's watch this. Listen. this is a Chris. This is a grocery store. This is a grocery store right here. How you doing? And then that's a grocery store right there. Bruce's Market. Working on that. Hey, look at the lamps. Hey, look at that. Look at the pelicans. Wow.
Wow, those are huge.
So here's some of the merchandise you can find. Yeah. Look at that. So hey, Royale Street. Royale with cheese. Yeah, you should have a 3-day weekend, I agree. Yeah, Chris is not. It's early for Chris. I already drug him around too much. Alvin, how you doing there? Pete says Chris is not used to having to waking up this early.
I'm not used to having to get up this early and walk. I usually get up this early and sit and watch my coffee get cold.
Yeah. Hey, look at this. Let's check out this gallery here. Hey, they're delivering. Look at this beautiful gallery here. They're delivering artwork right here. Their fine art gallery here. There we go. Hey, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this optical illusion. Look at that. That is amazing. Look at that. Hughes. That's the Andy Warhol Brillo. Le Jardin. There, we lost Chris. Where'd he go? Oops, sorry. Where'd he go? You seen what the artwork? You see that? You see that 3D? You see that? You see that Brillo?
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah.
Let's see if my camera can pick that up.
It's like an optical illusion. Look at it.
Yep. Let me see if I can walk past it and see if it moves. No, it doesn't do it.
It does.
Do it with the camera.
It doesn't on mine. That's amazing. Look at that. It does the optical illusion. It's so freaky. It like moves around.
Okay, it's over there.
Yeah, yours it doesn't.
Doesn't do it.
That's weird.
It sort of does.
Sort of does it. Wow. Yeah, seize the day. That's what we're doing. Court of Two Sisters. The Court of Two Sisters. No firearms allowed. Let's check this out, Chris. Here's the courtyard dining here, Jazz Brunch. So this is. Hey, Chris. I'll be in here. There's a courtyard back here. Oh, sorry. So there's a restaurant. And there's a courtyard back. We might not be able to go back here, but I'll just peep in the window, show you this. We might check this out. Back here. Yeah, I think I've been here. There's a courtyard, there's a bar. So we might keep this in mind for later to sit out in that courtyard and see what the restaurant is here. Here it is. It's called the Court of the Two Sisters. Court of the Two Sisters. They got jazz. Court of the Two Sisters. Courtyard dining. Okay. So I lost Chris. Where did Chris go? He must be in one of these buildings here. There he is. I found him. He's inside here. Forever New Orleans. He's looking for a shirt or something. Let's see what he's got here. Hey,
I think so.
hey, like this.
Warmer wearing that.
Get that hat. You get that Captain and Tennille hat. No, there's a restaurant back to the court.
I stepped in as I felt the air conditioner
Yeah.
blowing. I'm like, yeah, I don't want it.
We're almost back to the hotel. That Court of the Two Sisters, there's a restaurant back there. That might be something we can try out later. There, Toulouse and Royale. This is where we saw the birthday song right here. They call this the French Quarter, I think, or the corner. There's a tour.
Yeah.
See, we just get a name card and lanyard.
You just gotta do
You got an earbud, yeah. Translation. We'll act like we don't speak. We'll be like, there, the Maricolt House, 1794, site active, 1794. Yeah, see, we're almost to the.
We're almost at the point where we're getting close to where we're supposed to.
Yeah.
Where we recognize things.
Only got 2 more miles to go.
Yeah, I know. Just a little bit further, right? Over Simpson. Just a little bit.
It's right across the
Are we
street.
there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Yeah, we need a cowbell. Someone needs to put a cowbell on Chris. No, it's because I keep leaving him. I keep like getting distracted. We're like, oh, look at this, look at that. There we go.
Yeah, he was here setting up right
Yeah,
after we
one
got
man
this morning.
band. Yeah, he's playing now. That's right. We
Like
started.
17 hours ago.
We were back at the beignet place here. How you doing? Good morning. How you doing? Very nice. Oyster bar.
We ate here last
Yeah. See. See if maybe the one you originally ordered is finally ready to eat now. Yeah. Hey, there it is. See, we bought by this morning, the courthouse here, Royale
Oh, the
Street.
doors are open now.
Oh, you want to check it out? You want to go in the courthouse? We'll stay out of there. Hey, wow, look at the flowers.
I don't even care. I'll have them let them do their nails. My nails, as long as I don't get to sit in the chair while they do it.
There, Brennan's dinner. What do you say?
I have no idea. He's waving to you. Right?
Brass monkey, that funky monkey. Yeah, chocolate. How you doing? There's where we ate breakfast. Latrobes. So, hey, thanks for coming on our little walk here. We're going to head back to the hotel. Maybe I want to see if the pool, but if we might just head back to the room.
I might just jump in.
Yeah, let's go find the pool. Because Chris is ready. How you doing? Hey, there's the guitarist there. There we go. There's the artwork. Mardi Gras. There's where we ate. That's where we ate this morning. Cafe Beignet. Very good. I recommend it. We got coffee and beignets, and I got a gumbo for breakfast. Chris got an omelet.
Oh, I had Cajun potatoes.
Oh, Cajun
It
potatoes.
comes with scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs. Okay, my bad. Look at the lights down the tunnel there. Here, let's go down here. I know I'm wearing Chris out. See, you can walk down. They got these courtyards, and they got like more artwork and shops off the side here. This is Royale Street, French Quarter, New Orleans. We got February the 20th. How you doing? Sitting there at the table there. Look at all the lights. The real gas lanterns, gas lights. How you doing? Thank you. Appreciate it. Look, we'll go back to the back. I just like how the light at this time of the day goes in these courtyards. And they got all the plants. You know, for us in the northern climates to be able to come down to a subtropical area in February and get some humidity in these little courtyards. Look at the light. Look at all these light courts they have. Shows you the density. Look at this. Wow. Craftsmen working. How you doing there? Wow, they're making it right now. How you doing? Very nice. Look at these lathes and things. Knights of the Crescent City. Look how you connect right through the back alley. See, you connect straight through the center of the building to the back alley. This back alley, there's all these shops. This is in between Chartres and Royale Street in the French Quarter of New Orleans, Louisiana. And you got all these shops here. Look out, the Pelican Club. When I stepped on that thing, the water came out. And this connects out to the street. Let's see what this plaque says here. Edgar Degas' house. This house was bequeathed to the artist and his sister, Edgar Degas. You ever heard of Degas, the artist? His sister had this house and maternal uncle. Property was one time held by William Kenner. Claiborne, transferred New Orleans. Louisiana Purchase. They were here when it was Louisiana Purchase, 1866. Degas sold the house in 1866. Edgar Degas bequeathed this house to his sister. That's Degas, the painter. See, so some of the French painters were in New Orleans and owned property here.
Degas.
Degas. I said it wrong. Degas. Now, you see that laser that guy's working on?
Yeah, yeah.
You see that?
You see the sign that said we do electric lights too.
That's good. Yeah.
Oh man, I was really hoping there was like a chair in there. The only chair was in front of the lady who was like in sales. I didn't feel like buying a lantern.
We got to get Chris back to the hotel. We'll get you by the lounge here by the pool.
I'm gonna start blaming the chat. You guys kept Brian too long, and now my legs don't work.
But that was worth seeing, though.
That was cool.
Yeah. See, I want you to see that. And so I'm making Chris get more exercise.
I actually covered that. I made a nice little video out of that.
Good. That guy was working there. We just walked right. That woman was too. She was working at the. Hey, Tennessee's tuning in. Gene, how you doing? Welcome to New Orleans. Yeah, we're brave souls. 9 a.m. See, we're a bunch of cowards hanging out with the bums at 9 a.m. Literally.
Hey man, only the powerful ones are out this early.
I know.
This is the tame ones are out at night, blending in.
Yeah. But look at it. Look at this hotel. Royale Street, French Quarter, New Orleans. See, we got elegance and style. Right next to trash. Puke. Trash and puke.
It's all on the same street.
Hey, here you go. Get your gangster style here. Look at get your pork pie hat.
One thing I definitely need is some crushed velvet.
You want a pork pie hat? Yeah. How you doing? There, we got crowds here all of a sudden. How you doing? It's getting crowded. Everybody's waking up. How you doing? There, Mr. B's. So, I realize this screams damn Yankee when I'm in New Orleans.
I saw a guy with a Bulls hat on.
Yeah, there was a guy with a White Sox hat on last night on Bourbon Street, yeah. So here's the Walgreens, Royale Street. We'll head up Canal. Central Business District. There's the...
Got no business.
Windy and overcast, yeah. We escaped. We got out of Chicago just in time, but the weather got nasty again.
Is it cold there?
It's colder. It's not as warm as it was on Wednesday. There's Chris's new shirt.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about RFK. Hey, look, we're under siege.
American ingenuity.
Yeah.
Sounds like a damn tractor.
Being gassed out here. They gas. But they cleaned up the street. There's a bunch of suds in the gutter. Everybody's waking up. Where's everybody at here? Too crowded to head around here. I know everybody. We're all trying to head around here. Get around. Hey, we're back to Canal Street. Watch out, there's Chris is coming. And Chris had to wait for that crowd to get through. Hey, Canal Street, palm trees, New Orleans, sun shining. We're gonna have 80 degrees. There goes the Humvee. Canal Street, Mississippi's that way. That's downtown, the American Quarter. This is the French Quarter. We just came out of the French Quarter, Royale Street. We're heading up to Bourbon Street. We're gonna head back to our hotel. We're gonna find the pool. We're gonna throw Chris in the pool. Yeah. while we warm out. We already walked 10,000 steps. It's 9:26. Hey, we saw some stuff this morning. 1 p.m. Trading places. Selena. Yeah, Selena's coming to Chicago, and we went to New Orleans. So what's up, Selena? Hope you have a good trip there. Just how it works out. We'll catch you eventually. Somehow this will all coordinate one time.
Tell her to send us a picture.
Yeah, send us a picture. We're gonna see Chicago there. You can hook up with Ernie. You can hook up with Overtime Seb.
Yeah, if you see anybody down by the waves, that's
Yeah.
Ernie.
Yeah, you'll find some of these stuff. You hang out with Lux. Hang out with Jennifer. Who else you wanted? Who else you know? I don't know. Here's Seb. Yeah, Overtime Seb. There's our hotel, the Astor Hotel, Crown Plaza. Set up here. How you doing? Thank you. Yeah, as soon as I came out yesterday, he hit me up right away. It's like the first thing. So, if you could, Chris, ask him how do we get to the pool? Because I tried to ask her yesterday and she didn't have time for me. Oh, good. Thank you. Here. Number 3? Okay, thank you. Yeah, we got to keep. Okay, yeah. So we use the key to go to 3. Okay, so it's on level 3. Okay, good. So hey, we're gonna try to check out the pool here. The elevator's right here.
No, you said go around.
I'll go around. Oh, we go to level 3. Go up here. Okay.
Go around over here.
Oh, okay.
There's another set of elevators.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's how they built it. So hey, welcome to the Crown Plaza here, New Orleans. Here, this is the hotel. Here we go. There. Okay, because.
I don't think so. I think you're dreaming.
Okay, see, that shows you how my brain works because I the pool here, so I don't know if we're still streaming here. We're on.
Be like Kevin in the office with his feet inside the ice machine. Remember that? His feet was just again.
Health club. So, hey, we got a health club. Yeah, good.
There, get healthy. Or,
Yeah, we already did the health club. Pool. Please use next door. Good. I was afraid it was closed. That would be our
yeah,
luck.
he told us how to get there. Didn't tell us it was closed.
Mountain Dew.
Do the do.
Yeah, here we go. Pool deck. No glass. Let's see.
No problem.
Okay, let's use the card. What did I do with it? I just had it. Hold on a second here. I just had it.
Hey everybody. I can't feel my legs.
Did I? How did I lose it? I just had it. We used it for the elevator.
You gotta have it.
Oh, it's in my back pocket. See, that's why. Okay, good. Thank you.
I might have no feeling, but I ain't losing my shit.
Sure. So here's the giant pool. Look at the size of the pool. Hey, put me in the chair there.
Yeah.
But here, see, this is why I hope like one night when we're all tired and blistered from walking around all day, we could just set the camera right here. This is Bourbon Street. There's Bourbon Street from above. Let me zoom in here. So there's Bourbon Street looking to the east. This is the French Quarter here in New Orleans. And here's part of downtown New Orleans here, the Crown Plaza. Here's the pool. Chris found something to sit down here. So hey, Chris is lounging by the pool, put his feet up. There's that Hotel Monteleone. Yeah, Chris is a trooper. I've already wore him out. And Selena, yeah, you know, I'm glad you're walking in Chicago. That's good. Chris has got his feet up. Very nice. Hey, we made it to the pool. So it's gonna be a nice day here. Man, Mardi Gras. Float in the pool. Yeah, take the weight off. Thanks, very lucky guy. Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll have a nice day there. That's good. It's 3 feet deep. No diving. Only 4 feet deep in the deepest part. There, the Astor Crown Plaza is where we're at. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to sign off. We're going to get refreshed here at 9:32. Probably like closer to 11 o'clock. We'll take a trolley up to City Park. We'll get refreshed here. So we're going to take a break. We'll come on later in the day. We'll hit that noon to 1 o'clock time slot. I'll probably start before noon. I'll probably start closer to 11. we'll head up to City Park. From noon to 1, we'll be streaming on YouTube. So I'll hit the lunchtime, noon to 1, and then I'll wear Chris out, and then we'll head back when it gets hot. We'll take a load off, take a siesta, and then we'll try to hit that 5 to 6:30 tonight on YouTube before we go out to dinner. So this is Friday. Today's Friday, right? Yeah, Friday, February the 20th, 2026. So we're going to take a break here. We'll see you in about an hour and a half. Have a good morning here. Thanks for tuning in on the lunch or the morning walk here. New Orleans, Louisiana, United States of America, planet Earth. 80 degrees. We'll see you later today. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Very nice. Yeah, thanks everybody. See you, Grim Evil. Talk to you soon there. So thanks, Grim Evil, Lambie, One Golden Newbie, and Very Lucky Guy. Thanks for being on. Gene Sheridan, James. Selena Hoover, yeah, have a good time in Chicago. Alvin, thanks everybody. Who's Your Girl? Thanks everybody. Gene, Very Lucky Guy, thanks so much. And we'll see you later there. Irvin. Okay, see you soon. Thanks.